Konnichiwa, One Piece friends. I am DragoNate, and welcome back to some more One Piece. We're in episode 612 today. Once again, my hands are swollen and sore and puffy. So that's real fun. I've figured out that it is the cold weather that causes this to happen. It is not due to anything restrictive because there's nothing there. Anyway, thank you all so much for your support, and thank you channel members as well. If you want your name in the background there's a join button down below. Now let's get into the show and see how the Straw Hats handle Monet. So anyway, let's start watching. So we get to possibly see Zoro beat the crap out of Monet, which may or may not be nice. Granted, he's probably not really going to do a whole hell of a lot to her. Just seems really weird with her fighting with her feet like that. I feel bad for Choppa. Chop. Did I just say Choppa? I think I was thinking of Mocha and Chopper. So Choppa. I wonder if she just leads all of them on running long enough. Maybe they'll all kind of wear off from the withdrawal symptoms or whatever they're experiencing at the moment. Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen, but... Poor freaking kids, man. He makes me sick. In so many ways. Caesar is seriously one of the sickest characters we've ever seen in this show. He does not care about anyone or anything else. He does not care about life. He has absolutely zero care. These kids are so much different than they were when they arrived, huh? Hopefully Chopper will be able to get them to go back to normal, somewhat. Some sort of normal, anyway. Wait. She has hands there, not wings. The fuck? So did Law remove her arms and give her wings? Like everyone else has legs? You know, it's really not very easy to be running with all your energy like this when you are thinking about sad things and being depressed. Or maybe it's just different when you're alone and there's nothing necessarily pushing you to run except for you choosing to. She's going after them, obviously. What? Holding Chopper out in front of him. What is wrong with you? You fucking disgusting. She is so disgusting. Look at this. Why? There's even a sound with it. Stop. You sick freak. Because she's fucking psychotic. Bitch. You call her weak? No. Wait a second. No. Because if I'm trying to understand how and why she has the bird legs and bird wings. Or well, wings and whatever. Because in the flashback with Mocha there, she had human arms and human legs. She's like just fully human. these limbs were attached by law. They're not actually part of her, so she wouldn't be able to turn those to snow because they're not her. They're not her body. So that doesn't make sense. Unless it's something that Caesar did to her. Weird. And you know fucking nothing about her. No, she's a coward. What the hell? Disgusting. Nice. Poor chopper. Jesus. You. Shit. Piece of shit.
Mocha に反逆の意志を植え付けたのは誰？子供たちは自分の意志で助けてと。そこどけ！お前ら！
Goodbye, Snow.
お前ら行け！野暮な人たち。
You people are so uncool. You're the only kind of cool you are is cold because of the fucking snow. You dickbag.
何不自由ない生活をさせている。いわば私たち育ての親から宝物を奪い取ろうなんて。
Take these treasures from us, foster parents. You kidnapped them, you cunt. Kid's still just freaking screaming. Oh god. Until he realizes what he's doing and stops. Fuck's sake. Luffy had ample time to grab the cloud and slingshot them up there. But no. Yeah, he is saying Monet. Monet. They really won't. What the hell are you guys screaming about? Oh, the gas. Makes sense. Yeah, they broke it through. None of the buildings are safe. Oh, that's rude. Do you want to die? Why are you asking a stupid question?
そういうこと？正直あなたには勝てる気がしなかったけど、案外そうでもないのかしら。まだなあ、ちょっとここ寒くね？あの扉の奥行くぞ！誰も彼も子供たちを奪おうと許せない。
Sanji's with them. Yeah.
なんでお前が指揮取ってんだよ。兄貴、海賊狩りのゾロです。あいつは生意気なやつなんだ。
Oh god.
よし、野郎ども。下唇を引っ張ってバカにしろ。あいつら雪で滑って頭って死ねばいいのに。
They are a bunch of ridiculous bozos. Oh, for fuck's sake, son. Seriously, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh yeah, her shirt says happy, which is just missing a tail off the one P for it to be harpy. There's gonna be like 3 of these poor G5 Navy soldiers that are actually going to make it out of here. She is really disgusting like this. Oh, she caused actual pain. Oh, fuck. Nice. Oh, good. She's gonna stay here and fight the bitch. Does Zoro actually need help? No, you definitely can't. And you'll need to not be smitten by her either. Because he was too... Well, there's that, yeah. He's too smitten by her. Yeah, they are. Well, except he didn't with her, so no, not quite. Wow. Weirdo. How about you work together? You're not supposed to be fighting each other right now. Fuck off. How much does she actually know about Zoro? Well, he did fight her before, I think. It's because of his friend. Yeah. So Tashigi knows about it. I don't think it's because he sees women as inferior. I think that's ridiculous. It won't be a weak point for him for very much longer. Idiot. She is really psychotic all of a sudden. It's quite disturbing, actually. What is that? The hell just fell? Come on, Tashigi. She knows a lot more. A lot more skills. Very nice. I'm not surprised by that, but I'm very happy to see it. Are we now going to cut to that battle instead of this? You know, what Zoro should do, because they need to, I really think they need to work together. Zoro should be using his skills to defend Tashigi while Tashigi actually deals with her. Attacks her. No, it's not. Cue Scooby-Doo chase scene. You just locked yourself in a room. Why is everything's eyes glowing red? No, you definitely shouldn't believe in him there. That's ridiculous. Dumb. These poor kids. All these kids are gonna die too if they oh, is it since the gas is gonna be coming this way, so you know. This is really great. Yeah, I guess the question is, what exactly is Nami going to be doing? Oh, well. Grabbed onto something at least. That's useful. Nice. That's hilarious. There's no handholds? Make some. No, you won't. Zoro, you have to do something to fucking help. Seriously. Fucking hell, Zoro. I mean, she's gonna keep fucking biting anyway. Jesus Christ. Took you fucking long enough? That's all you did? Are you fucking scared now? He just did. He didn't try, he did. I hope she's afraid. She can't move? What the hell happened? I don't think he killed her though, did he? Because I doubt he used Haki to cut her in half. Yes. Well, she is made of snow. No. Wait. But he did something to her that she's still fucked up. She can't put herself back together. They've become really fucking strong. Is she actually unable to put herself back together? Your turn. I'm liking this. Zoro didn't use Haki, but Tashigi did. Wait, were those ice picks made of snow? The ice picks were just made of snow. What? No, that just doesn't make sense. Will you shut the fuck up? Captain Eyeglasses. Yes, that is still the important thing. You call him childish for the thing that he... for his problem, why he won't fight you. But you are actually quite childish a lot of times. It's ridiculous. Okay. Well, I'm happy with this. I was just criticizing previously how things are just, bouncing back and forth, but from one thing to another, to another, to another, and we're not actually like fucking seeing anything happen. I suppose in the case of Luffy versus Monet, this made sense because Luffy wasn't going to be the one to beat her. But still, the constant ping-ponging back and forth like that just does get a bit frustrating, as I said. But I'm happy that these two episodes were basically just a whole fight against Monet and the end of it as well. The conclusion of the fight. The start and the end of it, which is actually very, very nice. And I'm also very happy to be seeing just a tidbit more of Zoro's strength and how much he's improved. We've seen quite a lot from Luffy already, just with his use of Haki. That's like the biggest main thing that Luffy has improved with is using Haki, right? And it is fucking awesome. With the whole Fishman Island arc, it was really cool to see him using Haki so much. Conqueror, quite a lot, just kind of like at random. And then also the armament, mostly. It's been mostly armament and Conqueror. And we can see that it obviously makes him a hell of a lot stronger. Zoro obviously knows Haki as well. So does Sanji. We don't know the full extent of their abilities regarding that, although both of them seem to at least know observation somewhat. And Zoro obviously knows armament probably quite a lot. Quite a lot. I would assume that Sanji also knows armament, but they both definitely know both of those. As for Conqueror, I don't know. That the way Zoro destroyed Monet was, it seemed very much like he knows Conqueror Haki. And if he does, his use of it is also very, very, very powerful. If that wasn't Conqueror, then I don't know what that was. Because if that was just him literally just making her afraid, or sorry, not even necessarily him making her afraid. If her inability to move and inability to put herself back together is literally just because of fear and nothing more, nothing else whatsoever, that is like extremely... I don't know what exactly I was going to say there. It shows, honestly, how weak Monet really is if she's literally unable to control herself because of being afraid of her opponent, if that's all it is. If it's not, and it was something else that Zoro actually did to her, then that's also pretty fucking scary, and that means that Zoro is really fucking powerful. So either way, it's fucking awesome. And I loved seeing that from Zoro. That's really, really cool. And I can't wait to see more of that kind of crap from him And also, it would be really cool to see truly how much Sanji and the rest of the Straw Hats have improved in their strengths as well. We actually haven't really seen a whole lot more of how much stronger they've become. We've seen more use of things like different abilities from Frankie, and his friggin' laser is pretty damn cool. The beam and the Iron Pirate and all those things. Those are all really cool. We've seen new abilities from Usopp for sure. We've seen new things that Robin has done that she hasn't before. And I think a couple new things from Nami. She was able to turn them all invisible using like some mirage sort of ability. But none of those really showcase true strength from them, or like the actual level of improvement that they've had over those 2 years, right? So there's more we haven't seen, which is exciting, and I just can't wait to see all that. So yeah. Oh, one really cool thing from Chopper I wanted to mention is his ability to control his actual monster form too. I think that's really freaking cool too. Okay, anyway, that is freaking awesome. I'm really happy about these 2 episodes. I'm glad I watched both. But anyway, that's all for now. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again very soon. If you want to watch more One Piece reactions from me, YouTube things you like this video next. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. God bless. Keep calm, Dragon.